This Nigerian trip is just turning worse and worse and worse for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we? Because it seems that Megxie and Hazza have now broken their silence after taking free flights from a US fugitive. Now, do check out my Daily Nerd from yesterday. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are friends with the biggest Nigerian con man. Oh, yeah, that lays down a lot of foundations to today's particular Daily Nerd that you're watching right now. But yeah, Hazza and Megxie, ooh, they have broken their silence after taking free flights from a fugitive airline boss from Nigeria. So they've hit back at claims that they were given free flights around Nigeria by an airline company whose boss is wanted in the United States, is a US fugitive. Now, we all know Megxie and Hazza visited Nigeria to, now it's reported, champion mental health initiatives for soldiers and empower young people as they celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games. Well, the initial kind of announcement to it all was, yes, they're coming over to promote the Invictus Games with the view of Nigeria actually hosting it one day. But, yeah, it's a little bit more expanded now, isn't it? A little bit of revisionist history going on, who knows? Anywho, we know that they attended several events around the country, and whilst British Airways is apparently their choice for international travel, the courtesy flights within Nigeria were provided by an airline called Air Peace. Now, according to the Mail, the founder of Air Peace is a gentleman called Dr. Alan Onyema, and if I've mispronounced that, I apologise. Now, he faces multiple charges linked to millions of dollars worth of alleged fraud set down in a federal indictment filed in November 2019. We're talking over $20 million here. This is no chump change whatsoever. And do refer back to my video from yesterday that I quoted earlier on, because I dig into all of that and break down what this dude has allegedly done. And for Megxie and Hazza to be associated with this dude, it's not a good look. Let's put it this way, okay? No one in the royal family, the real royal family, let's put it that way, okay, would be caught dead being pictured with this dude. Let's put it that way. Now, a source close to the Sussex couple, which I'm interpreting as Megxie and Hazza are breaking their silence here, has defended them and dismissed the allegations, saying that their travel within Nigeria was organised by the Nigerian Chief of Defence Staff. Oh, wouldn't you have it, right, guys? Yet again, another situation where Megxie and Hazza are not taking responsibility whatsoever. I wonder where we've seen that happen before, even recently. Oh, yeah. Remember that whole Archewell Foundation delinquency notice situation that happened like a week ago? Oh, yeah. Where Hazza and Megxie and the Archewell Foundation turned around and initially said, oh, well, it got lost in the post or something like that. But then said, no, we sent it recorded delivery and the government received it, but it's their fault because they didn't cash the check, which then led to us getting the delinquency notice. Yes, again, another example right here of Hazza and Megxie not taking responsibility for their actions, right? They should have screened every single person that was offering them something for free to ensure that if they took that gift, whatever it was, that the association of taking that gift and being associated with the person giving that gift would not backfire on them. They have to do their due diligence, but they did not. So some of the responsibility is on them. But yes, yet again, they shirk that responsibility. Saying that their travel within the West African nation was organised by the Nigerian Chief of Defence Staff. So they're literally blaming Nigeria. They're blaming Nigeria now. They have now turned against Nigeria and blaming them. Ho, ho, ho. If I was Nigeria right now, especially the Nigerian government that has spent literally a gazillions on them, I wouldn't be happy with this response. I really, really wouldn't. Now, speaking to the Daily Beast, the source pointed out that Air Peace is the largest airline in Nigeria and West Africa and has daily flights from Lagos to Gatwick Airport. Now, the indictment, just to give you a little bit of a quick overview, alleges that Onyema, again, if I mispronounce that, I apologise, used his status as a business leader and airline executive to launder more than $20 million, which in UK is £16 million, from Nigeria through US bank accounts, according to the outlet. However, there's no suggestion that Hazza or Megzi were aware of the charges against the airline owner. And again, that goes back to my previous point. Some of the responsibility does lay, as far as I'm concerned, with Megzi and Hazza not screening who they are associating themselves with and who they are taking free stuff from. Come on. How can Hazza and Megzi not take some of this responsibility? It's insane. Now, it comes as Hazza and Megzi were blasted for their latest trip in Nigeria, who claims that the move is very dangerous and accused them of wanting to take over from King Charles. Now, guys, I did a video on this nearly 2 weeks ago now. This is why you need to subscribe to this channel, because I give it to you all sometimes before it hits the media itself, right? The mainstream. But here we go. Megzi and Hazza's secret plot to become head of the Commonwealth. Guys, their visit to Nigeria, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, is representative of a larger planet play here, okay? And it's insane. So check out that video from nearly 2 weeks ago. But this is the thing, right? They can turn around all day long and say, we weren't aware, okay, of his previous potential criminal activity and him being wanted by the US authorities, right? But shout out to Meghan's Mole here, and if you're not subscribed to her on YouTube, you're living under a rock. Subscribe to my good friend right now, because she's got an eagle eye, okay? Nothing goes past this lass, I am telling you. And this is the thing, right? This is, okay, the person we are talking about. I'm not going to say his name again for fear of repeatedly mispronouncing it and, you know, someone taking offense. I don't want to be doing that. But yeah, this is the gentleman in question that is potentially dodgy, to say the least. And yeah, here they are, posing with him, being welcomed by him in Nigeria, taking free flights from him whilst travelling in Nigeria. But here he is, back in September last year, at the Dusseldorf Invictus Games, literally sat next to Hazza himself. Yeah, for Hazza and Megzi to allegedly not know anything about this gentleman, to not know that he is a wanted fugitive by the American authorities. Do you believe that? I'm just asking for a friend here, guys. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alternate Tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions on Megzi and Hazza breaking their silence on all of this, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.